We still getting used to these reps, which are so important. I put the reps in so that you guys don't have to. I'm going to probably run this formation flipped. There's actually a couple of plays I want to look at. So what we're going to do, I'm just very disappointed in the roster update today. Like, EA should be ashamed of themselves. Like, dead ass. So what we're going to do, just kind of get the reps in. Try to start with a little trap run, power run, whatever the shit is. So I gotta cut that back. Something to use maybe short yardage. But okay, so I'm getting it. Just gotta wait until he gets blocked. Been using it in my games lately. Just gotta get the timing of. Probably works better versus nickel. I can't seem to get it to work. Yeah, I want it versus this. You literally gotta wait until your block's set up. I feel like it's getting a lot of yards that way. Let me try it the other way. I feel like it worked better that side. If you need like a few yards, it's a good play. Alright. Let's try to see everything we got here. I know Sluggo. Curl combo. Let me throw it.
Here we go, shot. Ready, ready. Shot. Ready.
I think I lowballed it, but I don't have classic on, so it's going to be a little bit tougher to do though.
Ready, ready. Check go. Let's go now. 65, cat. 65. Huh. Here we go. Here we go. Come 19. Come 19. Hut, hut. Check. Rig alert. Rig alert. 18 rattler. 18 rattler. Ready. Hurt, hurt. Ready. Let's go. Hey, smash. Ready, ready. Ready. Street, street. Ready. On that, on that. Come on, come on. Set. Riggs, Riggs. 79 Bronco. Mustang 19. Go. Ready, ready. Check, 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 check. Check go. Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Say, hey. Go, Rig, go. Huh. Here we go.
Who the fuck are you blocking?
Set. Cowboy 80. Check smash, check smash. Hut, hut. Check. Viking 18. Go street. Panther street, Panther street. Get up.
Oh man, it's there. It's just pass rush. See what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're blitzing. Get a switch. The routes are there. I got a pump fake.
Panther 11, Panther 19, Lion. Go.
I'll force that. I was worried about the pocket.
Okay.
Quarters. Route. Cover 6 maybe.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Riggs. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Take over.
At that point, I don't need them to go the same way. Just pull extra defenders in my spot.
Check. 7 Pirates. Hup.
Tight end route gets over. If I can get over to the sideline, roll out with it, I guess.
Warrior 70. Hup.
Problem is, Aiden can't fucking roll out. Might have to improvise.
Right there. Hurt. Check smash. Tracking 60. And up. I'm gonna run you over.
Yeah, you just can't get out of the pocket.
Ready, break.
I think that's a little thing to take note of, I guess.
60 Bobcat. 60. Ready. Come on. Set.
Not really using this formation to
Rig alert.
scheme out of. It's just something to kind of throw in. Ooh. What was that? The release was insane. Can't be mad because he passed off. Maybe some like quarters. Because he got cooked over there. I like that route by Renfro. Let's do it like this. got that tight end route. So if I do it like that,
Hurt, hurt. 79 Bronco. Check go.
It's that pass rush on all Madden is insane. Obviously, he's blitzing every fucking play. So it's hard for me to figure out. Like, I have to get rid of it based off what I see in the front seven.
Hey, Smash. Mustang 19. Hup.
Back shoulder. I need to start doing more back shoulder passes too, because trying to pass lead in front is like a death penalty. You're either going to overthrow it or throw a pick.
Street. Street.
But if you
73.
throw it behind them, it's like only your guy has a chance for it. But right there, I'm throwing it behind. That might be the new thing. Throw it behind them. Just don't freeform it. Don't freeform like that. Just throw it regular.
Ready? Riggs. Chop 60. Chop 60.
Trying to figure out what route I could use over there.
Check. 18. Pioneer. Let's go. Ready? Ready? Hurt. Panther 11. 19 Lion. Go. Here we go. Check smash. Top row 18. Check go. Check. No street.
You know what?
Rig alert. 19 tight. Hurt. 60 Maverick. Hup. I'm coming.
You need to go to the flat.
Gotcha. Ready?
So all you got is the post corner.
7 pirate. Hey, smash.
And he could take that tight end route pretty much.
Warrior 70. Hut. Go. Dragon 60. Street. 60 Bobcat.
It's like he don't run a very good out route when he gets pressed. And Renfro doesn't do very good on routes where he gets pressed.
Mustang 19. Hurt. Trap 60. Ready.
Man, this line doesn't block for shit.
Come on. Set. 18, Pioneer. Check smash.
I think for this formation, he can't run that post because he's going to get bumped. In this line.
Ready.
Chris Jones is just like a cheat code. Just, it's unblockable on Madden. I think my better lab is going to go into an actual game because I can't see what I want to see. They're just going to automatically shit everything. Doesn't matter what play I try to lab in there. Fucking practice mode cheats. I would have to put that shit on rookie mode just so I could see the see the route progressions. Because the sheds are just insane. You can't test anything versus those sheds. It'll probably be like a third, any short yardage situation. Like anything less than 10 yards. I would call that.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup.
Here we go.
Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game.
Keep that energy.
And the 49er hands team does its job. Well, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
At the 47-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
They have three tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They don't want to waste this outstanding field position on this opening drive as they come up on third down. They go play action here. Purdy. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it, and the Raiders are going to get possession here.
I thought you were going to blow me out. People don't like to play against people that know how to play defense. Jesus Christ. He just thought he was just going to run with McCaffrey. He thought he was going to play. I told him to keep the energy, too. Apparently, he wasted his battery hyping himself up.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. This taken in at the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16. Bridgewater going to throw right away. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. So a tough early challenge here, 2nd and long after the sack. Back near the goal line, Bridgewater. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Throwing is Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. He's got right on the short throw. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough.
I thought maybe when he caught it, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now they'll audible to something else. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2nd and 5. Throwing, O'Connell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
O'Connell working from the gun. It's caught. This is White. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
O'Connell here on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. Now it's O'Connell. Short pass going by the tight end Gentry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool. He looks calm. He looks collected in marching them down the field.
And, Brandon, I just think the game continues to...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Hunter Renfrow. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. One quarter down, 8-0 the score. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. That is caught. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Here's Bridgewater. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 41. Here's Bridgewater. Targets and finds Reynolds once more. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. They'll throw. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Teddy Bridgewater. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have come back to make it a 2-point game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Bridgewater will try and throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Sorry about that, fellas. Oh, my cat got in a fight.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. Braxton Berrios now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Two and a throw right away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 79 yards. And the Dolphins are on the board first here in Vegas. One play in the end zone on the long touchdown pass. You knew they wanted to get him involved. He's their go-to guy. First play, though, wow.
Yeah, and I remember when I was playing, something similar happened. I remember getting to the sideline and my coach said, so what did a scouting report with circling him, putting a star by him, did you not
What'd you miss?
that he was a good player? And that's the question I would have for them now. You know, as you said, he's a go-to guy. How is he not covered? No, I should say, covered well.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I love those corners who can not only tackle, but don't mind getting a little physical as well. How about the coverage on that play, knocking that pass away?
Second and 10. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, O'Connell. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. And once again, O'Connell back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. 3rd down and 1.
Hey, check that. Street.
A handoff. Jacobs running to the left. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That burst good for 20 and a first down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Here's O'Connell. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Now O'Connell. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. And the slot man goes in motion left. And O'Connell now to throw. And this one's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. O'Connell looking to throw yet again. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll go for it. O'Connell. And that's complete to Adams. And now this is going to depend.
Bro, this game is cheating. I know, right? Dude just fucking throwing fucking Herod passes, man. It's like he struggles on the out routes. It's like anything quick to the outside. It's a little tough to make those throws. I'll work on it, though. They robbed me of a 1st down because I damn sure converted that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, boy, what a matchup. 2 NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. A clash of 2 of the more fervent fan bases around. The Cowboys and the Raiders are underway. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Past the 30 to the 32.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Prescott now on 2nd down. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. A 1st down throw for Prescott. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical that it'd be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
O'Connell looking to throw on first. It's caught here by Adams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So they don't even need to run a second down play. Give them the first.
And typically when we see this jumping, isn't it usually third down, fourth down? They got them on second down. I think that's a lack of discipline.
So it's still first and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. Throwing, O'Connell. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams from 4 yards out. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. O'Connell's throwing for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets, they don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Flush to his right. And that's complete to Cooks. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
First down, Prescott. And this one too low.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Prescott on first down. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They'll run with Pollard. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Go, get out there, There you go.
Pollard again. But he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. They lost 4 there, and it's third down.
And now third and goal coming up. The loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's third and goal. They'll try to run with Pollard. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now fourth down and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw here, O'Connell. That one's complete out to Michael Mayer. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. This is White on the screen. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
On second down, they'll run with White. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
3rd and 4. Now it's O'Connell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here's 2nd and 3. And there's Cooks in motion right. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So finally, a 1st down run. The offensive line has got to feel a whole lot better about themselves because I think they were starting to wonder, were we ever going to solve this defense and be able to do what we like to do, which is run the football.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the play fake, Prescott. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Give to Pollard running left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 2. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
O'Connell to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And some space here. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. O'Connell's got Hooper on the short connection. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. On 2nd down, O'Connell's got Hooper on the short connection. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To the air again with O'Connell. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That's caught by Myers. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams first half is winding down, and the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Play action now. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. They got his man. Complete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. Rifles one that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. Adding second down.
Well, defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Play fake. Here's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
The coverage we just saw break out on third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Oh, my.
And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
Looked like he might have overcompensated there for being on. He started it too far left and winds up hooking it way too far.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. And O'Connell now to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First target, first catch, and a first down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now O'Connell. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, man.
You know, truthfully, I did. I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one thrown deep for Schoonmaker. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nate Hobbs. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3.
Appreciate it, appreciate it.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. Here's O'Connell.
Oh my God, when we throw it. Fucking game.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing, O'Connell.
Because he a big X factor.
Touchdown. Devontae Adams from 3 yards out. And the Raiders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground and make them 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see more.
And deep in his own territory.
That's me! Yes, sir!
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
Cover 0. Quarters. Press.
First down throw, O'Connell. And his pass is intercepted.
That's a late press.
And the Cowboys are right back in this football game.
Don't fucking matter because I got a defense.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Prescott off play action. Open man, the tight end Luke Schoonmaker.
Down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Prescott steps away to his left.
Keep spamming. Thought you were just gonna keep spamming. Thought you were just gonna keep spamming. Nah, bro.
His 3rd interception.
I'll make adjustments.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs, and the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. It's a big play there for Vegas. 42 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Come on, Mayor.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, O'Connell. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for
Cowboys fucking suck.
Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
3rd and long for Prescott.
What's that?
And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks. 83 yards. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they have the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. And hit
Oh, come on, man.
the football. It's loose.
Oh, this game.
By the Cowboys. And they will set
Doing
up
too much
shop
bullshit.
at their own 41-yard line.
Well, I'm guessing that on the sidelines there might be a few words said about that mistake there, but I don't think it's going to hurt them in the long run. They're still going to get out of here with a win.
Yeah, they got the 2-score cushion, but you know what coaches say, Charles? Finish strong.
finish the game out the way it's supposed to be played. In fact, coaches might be secretly happy. Gives them a chance to do a little extra coaching next week.
That's not a forward pass?
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
Go, get out there, get out there.
Now Dak. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Here go 46. Switch, hey.
Here's Dak. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
It is done. What are you fucking talking about? It's going over.
So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a one-score game with a two-point conversion.
We're going to 54. Wide in.
Here's Prescott. Complete at the one, but he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a two-score game here in the fourth. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That one caught by Carter. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the set.
We playing this out, bro. Don't quit.
Timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Back to throw, O'Connell. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Austin Hooper, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Under. Good. Go. Get out there. Hey, kill. Here we're going to 54. Wide in. Here we go. 26.
To throw, Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception.
Quit. I wasn't done, man. I was just getting started. Imagine playing with the Cowboys and quitting. Ain't they like a 90-something overall? They ain't even fucking do my team right, bro. The Raiders didn't even get a roster update today. Which is bullshit, because we fucking shut the fucking Chiefs up. I was looking at the roster update, I was like, bruh, they didn't fucking change a damn thing. These are the same fucking ratings we had before the fucking roster update. They ain't changed shit. You go out there and plaster and shut the fucking Chiefs offense down and your defense don't even get updated? Are you serious? Kuntz gets 3 sacks and doesn't even get fucking touched. They need to fire their fucking whole fucking rating team. Like dead ass.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Baltimore Ravens. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Justice Hill. And the decision to bring it out, not a...
Come on, man, with the pausing, bro.
He's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Flowers going to go in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think that's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Play action. It's Jackson. And the Raiders have
Jackson just got the action.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Jackson now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. There he goes left side. In for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 64 yards. And the Ravens will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
O'Connell on first and 10. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Now O'Connell.
Come on, Madden.
But that's intercepted. Hooked up by Brandon Stevens. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. Yeah, perfect omelet. Dropped it. So a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do. A
little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And they're going to start at a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple...
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Josh Jacobs, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll try and run it here. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
And they did. It worked. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his left. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Now Jackson on first down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. They find some open field here. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll run here with Edwards. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Quick strikeout line by Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham from 8 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. O'Connell looking to throw on first. A short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. They'll roll him out right. And it'll be
fuck out of here.
Picked off by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong
Not even looking at the ball.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Here's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. Field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
And that's why defenders are often frustrated offensive guys. Actually made the catch, looked good doing it, but couldn't get his feet down in order to finish off the takeaway.
They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Throwing is Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And Jackson throwing once more. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
DC, ready? DC.
Now it's Jackson. Toward the pylon, caught. And he is out of bounds here. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. Edwards. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Fuck out of here.
Touchdown, Baltimore. Patrick Ricard, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for them.
Yeah, but I'm getting cheating right now.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Ball article is fucking stupid. You take the momentum shit out of this game.
Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Throwing, O'Connell. Open man, that's Renfro. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. First down. He's got a man complete. A big play there just before halftime. 42 yards. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there. Here's O'Connell again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown Raiders. Jacoby Myers, 27 yards. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Well, that touchdown certainly helps, but they've got to go ahead and convert, get to the half, and figure out how to keep chopping down this lead in the second, don't they?
Yeah, they still need to regroup, and they still need to end the second quarter strong. A little bit of time left. O'Connell's throwing for it. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up a first down.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's got it complete to Aguilar. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by Myers. It's a big play there for Vegas, and even 40 yards.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone...
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Zamir White, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders get a bit closer. They're going to try and run. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Jackson on first down. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And quickly they get to the line. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Jackson. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. On second down, it's Edwards. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
At the 11-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
They run once more with Edwards. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down.
That little fucking catch!
And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape for 1st and goal.
Well, they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Ravens are able to add on to that lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
Onside kick is recovered by the Raiders.
O'Connell on 1st and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Back to throw, O'Connell. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And O'Connell now to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Oweh. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defense.
They cheated me so bad in that. Like 5 times easily. Had an interception on the sideline. Didn't give it to me. This dude's just running around pressing buttons. Too arcadish, Madden. Too arcadish.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. Once again, it's Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds on the other side of the field. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Well, Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Tyree Wilson in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Forced out to his left.
Fall off, bro.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allowed a conversion.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Let me get on. Bro, I hate this game.
From the gun, here's Swift. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Oh, a heck of a move. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
Hey, easy, 63, bang.
Throwing is Hurts.
Man, that's not a pick.
Get that to his running back out of the backfield. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And a nice pass there. And now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Second and goal from the 1.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll take it into the end zone for the touchdown. Jalen Hurts punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. First and 10, it's O'Connell. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
The improv on the scramble there gets them 6, and it'll be second down. Swift going to try up the middle.
He is that with his animation. Shit.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
was tackled and then he fucking animated and I couldn't do nothing.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Raiders.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. From the shotgun, O'Connell. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Now it's O'Connell. He hits Adams complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. O'Connell looking to throw on first. Over the middle, he's got Myers. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. Here's O'Connell.
Oh my God, Connell, man, make the fucking throw, bro. Do all this dumb shit.
Their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, yet forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Throwing, O'Connell. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
At the 3-yard line.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw here, O'Connell. He's got it. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Second and goal from the 1.
Do you not see what I got on the field? You aren't matched up correctly.
White will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll get this down to the 30-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little
touchdowns, you play for field goals.
Against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end,
hey, come on, let me.
It doesn't matter.
You gonna let this dude get no look interceptions with a fucking linebacker, but I can't fucking get a DBU like that? Come on now.
And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Swift. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking in zone, but
good fucking shit, Jack.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now. Because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. First down throw, O'Connell.
Turn around, Renfro.
It's going to be intercepted.
God damn.
Kevin Byard. The 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 16.
They do that shit.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try to run with Swift. And he is into the end zone to vote the lead up 2 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Where's my first down at? Come on now.
It's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
This this offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That's Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker, who got in and dropped him to the turf.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello to big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Now a dump off here complete. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. Hard throw, incomplete.
Go run a fucking route, bro. Let me stand there.
That point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. O'Connell. That one taken in by Adams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
O'Connell back to the air on
PI.
second down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by James White. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense.
I'll see you all tomorrow, man.